Hi, we're back with the fourth and final week of stability. So we covered the ankle in week 1, the hip in week 2, and then the core stability in week 3. So this week we're going to do the shoulders. So the main thing we see in the golf swing a lot of times is what we call a C posture, where the golfer sets up with the shoulders rounded, and then when they try and take a backswing, it's really hard to turn because these shoulders are rounded. It's hard to get any mobility in your arm to get that elbow down in your backswing, and it's really hard to avoid the chicken wing in the follow through. So what we're going to work on is shoulder stability, and when we do shoulder stability, we really want to work the upper back and these muscles up here that help stabilize the shoulder. So one great exercise is what we call a T, and what you do is you get in your golf posture, arms straight out like this. I think it might get a better angle this way, and you're just going to go with your thumbs to the sky, squeezing your shoulder blades. And we want to do about 15 of those. And just to show, a lot of people will go this way. We don't want to go this way, we want to go more up. Just like that, squeezing the shoulder blade. So that's called the T. And then we have a Y. Same posture, and then we're going to go up this way. So arms straight and form like a Y. So that's going to give you great stability exercises for the upper back and the shoulder. The other one we want to do is made famous by a great pitching coach named Tom House. But his thing is is no weights, and this one he's got a huge library of exercises. But this one is one of my favorites, called the push-pull. So what you're going to do is take your dominant hand and face it away, and you're going to pull just like this. Pull as hard as you can. And we're going to do 4 things. First we're going to rotate without moving the hips, and then we're going to roll arms forward and backward, and then we're going to swim forward and backwards. And then once you want to do about 10 of those each, and then you're going to push as hard as you can. Rotate side to side, rotate your arms forward and backward, and then swim, all while pushing as hard as you can. Do that for about 10 of those each, followed by or you can do the T's and Y's before or after that one, and that's going to give you great stability for your shoulders. So after you've done your T's and your Y's for the back of the shoulder, the stabilizing muscles in the back, and then you've done the Tom House warm-up, what we want to do is we want to focus on the rotator cuff, the muscles, the small muscles in that group. And we're going to take a towel and you're going to put it underneath your armpit, and that's just going to ensure that your arm stays down. And then you're going to take an anchored band. You can tie something to a door, and what you're going to do as far as resistance goes is you're going to hold it in here, try and keep your wrist as flat as you can, and pull out just like that. You should always use a lighter weight and then work your way up as you get stronger. But you'll feel a good burn inside that area. And then the other way, so that's the external rotation, and then to get the internal rotation, obviously you put a band on the other side, but I'm going to use the left side here. So you're just going to go out, keep that towel in, and then pull it in this way. And you're going to be a little bit stronger on this side. So if you're using resistance tubing, you can just walk away from the anchor to make it a little bit more difficult. So that's stability of the shoulder. And that will wrap up our stability month. And now next month, February, we are going to start with our part you guys have all been waiting for. So I hope you have a great Super Bowl weekend. Get out and play golf if you can in the warmer climates. And we'll see you next month for Strength and Power.